Hey guys, my name is Haxa. I stream over on Twitch and I have been playing Sea of Thieves for almost 2 years. In that time I have made a lot of friends and I have learnt a lot about the game that I want to share. A lot of these tips will be centered around PC as that is where I play, but I will try and talk about some console tips as well. This is the beginning of a video series for newer and experienced Sea of Thieves players. The first video will cover the very basics and get you started on your way to the Sea of Thieves. So let's get into it. Here are 15 introductory tips for the Sea of Thieves. When you first load into the game, it will prompt you to do the maiden voyage. If you have already played the game, you can still do the maiden voyage here. When you arrive on Old Sailor Isle, the Pirate Lord will prompt you with the basics of the game. Now at any point, walk away from him up the hill towards the large shipwreck. Follow the path I take here. Once you reach the top, you'll see a pond. In the pond, you will find the Old Sailor's Key. Jump down the waterfall, open the vault. Inside, there'll be some golden doubloons to help you get started. Now just finish following the Pirate Lord and complete the maiden voyage. Now back in the main menu, go to settings and turn up the field of view. I prefer to max it out at 90, but set it to whatever you are comfortable with. Next, go to settings and turn off VSync. Unless you are having screen tearing issues, it is better to leave this off. Now I have locked my FPS to 120, but you can lock it lower if you feel that it is better for you. I have performance counters on, but again, that's personal choice. Turn on Auto Skip Intro Animatic. This will skip the animatic that shows when you start the game and saves just a little bit of time. Under audio settings, turn push to talk onto hold and play a chat indicator to on. This is so you aren't talking in game and you can see if you are. Salt, tilt, frustration. It happens. You can spend a good few hours collecting loot just to have it taken away from you. It sucks, but it will happen. You can take steps to avoid it happening most of the time, but the point I'm trying to make here is that you will get sunk and your loot will get stolen. It is the nature of the game. A PvEvP game where you have to balance risk versus reward. So, if you get sunk, look back on what happened and what you can do differently, because there'll always be something you could change and do better with next time. Following the last point, you'll come across other players who are the worst type of players in the game. The toxic ones. They will call you names, say you are terrible at the game, swear, be racist, sexist, whatever. You'll find these players on every game you play, and Sea of Thieves is no different. If you come across these types of players, just ignore them and don't talk back. And if they sink you, just change to a new server. There are Xbox and Steam achievements, but there are also commendations for each part of the game. Most of them will reward you with a new title or cosmetic item upon completion. Some of these are a grind to complete, and some of them aren't easy to complete. I'm looking at you, Mr. Lantern on crooked masts. There are 4 weapons in the game: the blunderbuss, the Eye of Reach, the flintlock, and the sword. The Eye of Reach is a sniper that does 70 damage, the flintlock is a pistol that does 50 damage, and the blunderbuss is a close range shotgun that shoots 10 pellets that spread, and they do 10 damage per shot. All guns have 5 shots, and you can refill them at an ammo crate on your ship or on islands. The sword does 25 damage per swing, and a lunge will do 60. You can have any combination of 2 weapons equipped at one time. Just remember, the blunderbuss is not a sniper. When you arrive at an island, you want to raise your sails and park. Never leave your anchor down. If your anchor is down and a hostile ship catches you by surprise, then it is 3 to 4 seconds to raise the anchor as opposed to just the 1 second to lower your sail. In saying that, if you are coming in too fast, you can drop your anchor and then raise sails and then raise your anchor. The only exception to this rule is that if you're in a storm, drop your anchor so your ship doesn't move. Also, when you park at an island, take a look around and check the horizon. Look around for any ships that might be in the area and keep your eye on them. This will help you from being snuck up upon. Trying to find a new island can be difficult for new players. There is an external Sea of Thieves map you can use, and I will discuss that more shortly. With voyages, the island you'll need to go to is usually close by to where you started the voyage. And remember, never eat soggy Weet-Bix. If you fall off your ship or forgot to raise the sails all the way and it drifts away, don't worry. There are mermaids that appear when you are a distance away from the ship. Use them to get teleported back to your ship. There are tall tales in the game, and they are just like story missions. Each one has a different starting location. Each tall tale has commendations you can complete to get new cosmetics exclusive to the tall tales. Also, if you complete all the tall tales commendations, you get this sweet gold purse. There are 5 trading companies in Sea of Thieves: the Gold Hoarders, the Order of Souls, the Merchant Alliance, the Reaper's Bones, and the Hunter's Call. The Gold Hoarders will accept chests and other gold and silver trinkets. The Order of Souls will accept bounty skulls. The Merchant Alliance will take merchant crates, gunpowder kegs, and animals. These are found at any of the 7 outposts. The Reapers will accept anything, but you can only sell to them at the Reaper's hideout. The Hunter's Call will take any type of meat, fish, and junk you fish up. They are found at any of the sea posts scattered around the Sea of Thieves. In January 2021, Rare released Season 1 of the Sea of Thieves. This new seasonal model will allow the developers to release more substantial content updates and quality of life changes every 3 months, as opposed to smaller patches every month. Included with every season will be the Battle Pass. Everything you do in Sea of Thieves will increase your renown on the Plunder Pass, capping out at 100. Each renown level will give you a reward in the form of gold, doubloons, or a new cosmetic. The main part of the Battle Pass is free to all Sea of Thieves players, but for 999 ancient coins, you can purchase the Plunder Pass. The Plunder Pass will include 11 timed exclusive items that you'll be able to purchase individually at a later date from the Pirate Emporium. The Pirate Emporium is the microtransaction store for the Sea of Thieves. You can get all kinds of cosmetics for your pirate and ship, but you can also get emotes there as well. There are even some free ones. Rare sometimes puts up a set of cosmetics to support a charity, so take a look around, there is some pretty nice stuff in there. The currency for the store is ancient coins, and you can get ancient coins 3 ways. The first is to buy them with real money, the second is to rank up through the free Plunder Pass, and the third is to get lucky and you might have an ancient skeleton spawn on your island. Kill him quick and he'll drop you some free ancient coins. There are some external resources you can use to help you on the seas. The first one is the Sea of Thieves forums. Here you can get updates on the game and report bugs and any issues you may have. You can also browse the forums and see other people's creations, enter competitions, and chat with other pirates. The second website is the Sea of Thieves wiki. Here you can get information on everything in the Sea of Thieves, such as prices for every loot item, where to sell them, and where to find them. You can also read up on the lore of the Sea of Thieves. The next website is Rare Thief. Rare Thief has many resources that are extremely useful, like the map. The interactive map features the entire Sea of Thieves map, a handy voyage planner, an in-game clock for those pesky merchant voyages, an island finder, and a filter where you can select outposts, vaults, cooking spots, potential shipwrecks, thrones, and animals, just to name a few. Rare Thief also has sections dedicated to riddles, tall tales, and guides for every part of the game. You can also follow Sea of Thieves on Twitter and join their Discord server to get up-to-date info on updates and server maintenance windows. They also sometimes do sneaky giveaways. All these websites and their links will be in the description down below. There is also a Sea of Thieves subreddit where people like to chat about the game or post cool screenshots of their pirate or their loot holes. Finally, there is the Sea of Thieves community Discord. It is the official Discord of the subreddit. Here you can find other people to play with and asking questions if you are not sure what to do. They have an LFC looking for crew system which works very well. How the LFC system works is you join a channel corresponding to the ship type you want to play. Example, sloop, brig, or galley. The bot will DM you with a list of options like fishing or Athena voyages and more. You select what you would like to do and the bot will post it in the LFC channel. When enough pirates join the voice channel to fill your chosen ship type, the bot will move you all into the proper channel so you can get underway. The community also hosts events and giveaways quite often, giving away things like 6-pack codes and obsidian capstans, and doing events like Hunt the Mods. One of the worst things in this game, bad hit reg happens under a lot of different scenarios: ping, server age, lag in general. The Eye of Reach does 70 damage per shot and players have 100 health. So, if you shoot someone twice, that equals 140 damage. This should be enough to kill them, but due to bad hit reg, some of your shots may not count. I have killed people in 2 shots without getting a single hit marker, and sometimes it takes 3 or 4 shots like this. Sometimes it barely happens, and sometimes it happens way too much. It's just part of the game that we all must deal with. The developers are working on hit reg, and it is a lot better than it used to be. So no, that guy you shot 4 times and he didn't eat, he isn't cheating, it's just bad hit reg. So there it is, 15 introductory tips for the Sea of Thieves. I will be uploading at least 3 more videos in this series: beginner tips, intermediate tips, and expert tips. I may upload more videos explaining some of the things I mentioned in these videos in more detail. Anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe if you want to and like the video. If you want to, I stream on Twitch every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Sometimes I may stream on other days. Come in, hang out, and make me throw loot overboard for channel points. Thanks for watching.